Fox News alert, you saw it yesterday. Hunter Biden made a last-minute guilty plea to all 9 federal tax charges, blindsiding the Department of Justice and lead prosecutors who are ready to proceed with the case.
The first son could now face up to 17 years in prison and a $1.3 million fine.
So what is the defense's motive behind the shocking guilty plea? Here to explain is former acting U.S. Attorney General Matt Whitaker. Hey, Matt. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Why do you think they did this?
Well, I think they knew that the time had run out. They were about to pick a jury, and ultimately, this was going to be a whole case built on the Biden family business. And I don't think that Joe Biden and Hunter Biden wanted that information to be, injected 60 days before an election.
I think that's a good conclusion. Obviously, pardon, only Joe Biden would know, but there's just no scenario where he doesn't pardon his son, right?
Brian, yeah, you're absolutely right. There's no way that we get to January 20th and Hunter Biden is facing jail time.
What do you think? Why do you think Abby Lowell waited until the 11th hour? I mean, this wasn't part of a plea deal. There was no deal behind the scenes because the prosecutors had all the goods on the guy. And they tried the Alford plea where they essentially said, OK, he's guilty to this part, but not that part. And they wouldn't go for that either.
Yeah, I really think discussions were happening, but obviously they weren't getting what they wanted. You know, as a former U.S. attorney, I've seen this up close in hundreds of cases that I did. An Alford plea, ultimately is an admission that the facts are bad and you will be convicted, but you maintain your innocence. Right. And obviously the government wasn't going to accept that, and so he had to take all the charges straight up.
So also, when it comes to Donald Trump, this judge has just ruled that the trial for Trump on the charges stemming from J6 will not be held until after the presidential election. Did you expect this, and why do you think the judge decided this?
Yeah, so Judge Chutkan in D.C. obviously was looking at the calendar, knowing that there's just not enough time to have a trial, and obviously President Trump has reasons to not be available for a trial. But at the same time, this case was so delayed by the Supreme Court's hearing of the immunity issue and decision in that issue that the clock ran out. And, I think ultimately this case remains weak after the Fisher case and after the immunity. And no matter what Smith tries to do, I think this case it still remains a very weak case.
Hey, Matt, we're going to find out today. The judge is going to decide if he's going to postpone, at the request of the Trump team, the sentencing for his conviction in the New York case, which is supposed to be September 18th. What do you think the judge does, since he's already postponed the sentencing?
Yeah, so I was in court one day with this judge, and I saw him up close as to how he interacted with both the prosecution and the defense. I think the issue here is not that he wants to sentence Trump. It's that he has to review all of the evidence that was admitted at trial and decide if it's affected by the Supreme Court's immunity decision, which I think some of it quite possibly was, and especially the Hope Hicks testimony. So I think he's got multiple decisions, both on this whether to hold the sentencing at all, but also what to do with his case since it's tainted by evidence that was admitted that was immune.
Let's see what they do today. Mr. Whitaker, thank you very much for joining us live.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.